got community members.
Have a great game, boss.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Berry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. In it forward, it's Jordan Williams. Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the 5. And for the Raptors, Scotty Barnes is out there with R.J. Barrett. Then it's MP, then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Olynyk in at center, filling out the middle. Well, for the title contenders, Grant, how hard is it to stay focused during this home stretch of the regular season?
It is hard, but, you know, the best teams have the strong leadership, BA. They have guys that help you stay locked in as a group, so you don't lose sight of the overall goal. Well, MP has got a hard one tonight. He's facing a team that I think has a great chance to win the title.
So MP will have to play well, raise the level of his game, because this is truly a great team he's facing. And here are the Raptors now, following the bucket by the Thunder. Outside, Brown. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside, Brown. 5 on the clock. Over Giddey. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander. And you look at the Thunder. Talk about a team that's drafted well.
Well, it's hard to see out the window in Oklahoma City with how much they've stockpiled their picks in that front office. It's about making good use of them, BA. When are they going to plant a flag in the ground that these are our guys moving forward? They have some young studs. I'm curious about when that time is. Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Barrett against Dort. Now here's Brown. Tight defense on him. To the paint. Kicks it out to MP. Jacks up a 3. The Thunder with the rebound. This game against Toronto here, it's their first look at the Raptors.
These teams were similar last year, both in how they treated this head-to-head matchup and where they finished in the standings.
Very difficult to imagine it'll be much different this season. These teams still appear to be very closely matched, each with talent to be competitive, but not necessarily elite.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he... Thunder call time here. And towards the end of this year, a great time to check out our rookie race. Which newcomers have made the biggest impact on their teams? You look at MP, He's had a solid year, just not good enough to be in the race for Rookie of the Year. Still, here's a guy with an exciting future.
Such a gifted group of rookies this year. You can't help but be optimistic about the next wave of NBA talent.
I see such great physical ability across the board with these young players. Some guys' polished skills are so impressive, but who becomes the star usually comes down to who puts in the most work.
They've got Bruce Brown, Chris Boucher out there with Scotty Barnes. Then it's MP, and it's Brogdon in a 2-guard. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Kings made some excellent plays. He added 8 points and created for his teammates, finding them in their favorite spots. And his effort helped end their losing streak. He'll be looking to inspire them with another win tonight.
Hey, he made play after play. Really solid effort all night.
And he did it in a variety of ways, which makes him harder for opponents to deal with.
Well, he can do a lot of different things, so he falls into these different roles. Which will it be tonight?
And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing. And everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalized.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Raptors have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. It's Barnes on the wing. Back to MP. To the inside, Boucher. And finished off by Boucher.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Oh, doing damage above the rim. That was our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Outside Barnes. Back to MP. Boucher a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's MP. Pass to Brogdon. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Here's Hayward. Misses in close.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
To the middle. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Raptors with some changes. Olenek's checked in for Barnes, and Barrett subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here. Holmgren, he's checked in for Wiggins. Williams comes in for Hayward. Dort, he's checked in for Joe. And it's Josh Giddey in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace misses.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Practically a block. Good, strong challenge.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Now here's Holmgren. No points yet. Drops in the 3.
A superb 3-point threat. When Holmgren is knocking down triples, he's hard to contain.
MP outside. Back to Olynyk. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
Kelly Olynyk coming into the league as the league has shifted to the pace and space play, and Kelly more than capable as a 5-man of drilling the outside shot.
Scotty Barnes is checked in for Toronto. Both free throws good from Olynyk.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you're going to pick to send to the free throw line. And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Giddey against Brown. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Bruce Brown.
Giddey at his size can get to the inside and make some things happen. That time drawing the foul.
The first free throw is good. And what's really impressive about Josh Giddey is his versatility. And at such a young age, Brent.
Yeah, Giddey at 6'8", BA, I think it's awesome because his size allows his skills to be accelerated and magnified. He sees over the top of a lot of defenders, and he can out-quick them, not with his feet, but with the pass. Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down.
The first one falls.
0 wasted trip.
First half now in the books. It's the Thunder. They lead by 12. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Obviously, jacking up threes and coming up empty hurts. But I don't think they're going to go away from that because it's the core of what they do.
Okay, now we've got some time. Glad you could join us.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position.
And we're all too familiar with these kind of outbursts from SGA.
Here's Olynyk. Outside, Brown. Pass to MP. Barnes with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. MP finds Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
He did. I mean, MP understands how to read a defense, including how to spot overcommitments and getting it to open teammates.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 15 points in the game. Barron passes to Brown. All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture at an NBA organization.
BA, culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. Taking it inside, SGA.
Keeping that ball absolutely on the string. Gilgeous-Alexander capable of getting creative.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. Here's a look at the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder. On Sunday, they'll be taking on Chris Middleton and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Tuesday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans.
And for their matchup with the Suns, that's a game where you'd be surprised to see them lose. They'd have to have a really off night for them to get upset there.
Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Barnes the screen. MP shot is off. The Thunder have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Williams finds Giddey. Dort left side from downtown. Oh, the Thunder, another 3.
And that's Dort's game. He's outside to knock down some threes.
Gilgeous-Alexander against MP. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 3rd foul so far. Wiggins, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Barnes. MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. The Raptors need to get off a shot. And here's Brown for 3. The Thunder with the rebound. Wiggins has got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander, covered by MP. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Norris checked in for Scotty Barnes. And Barron has got the ball here for the Raptors. 19-point game. After this game, they can look forward to Washington, where they'll match up against the Wizards. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Here's Nora. No points so far. Brown with a screen. Here's Barrett to stop the run. And Brown with the layup.
RJ's movement right there did a great job of keeping the defense off balance, and he worked to create that opening.
Outside, Williams. Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. MP looking around. Here's Olynyk. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 4 rebounds now. Giddey passes to Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And Giddey, just that sixth sense to find the open man.
And Toronto calls time here. Boucher's checked in for Toronto. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Joe's checked in for Holmgren. The Raptors have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Pass to Brown. Back to MP. Down low. Kicks it out to Barrett. MP left side. 6 to shoot. Puts up a deep 3. Barrett can't hit. Oklahoma City has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Outside, Williams. Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 21.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Here's MP following the bucket by the Thunder.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, every time the shot goes up, guys are doing a nice job of finding bodies and making sure there's room to collect the rebound.
Now here's Giddey. He's covered closely. He shoots it. Can't nail the jumper. And 3/4 of play in the books. This one's all but over already. Thunder out in front, opening up a huge gap. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the 4th quarter. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position.
This year for the Raptors. Olynyk's checked in for Nora. Barrett comes in for Trent. And MP subbed in for Malcolm Brogdon. And Toronto also making a switch. Brown, he's checked in for Quickly. For Toronto, they've got 5 out of 10 shots to drop here in the final quarter. They've got Scotty Barnes. Bruce Brown is out there with MP. Then it's RJ Barrett, and it's Olynyk in at the 5. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
Gilgeous-Alexander, such growth in his first year, continues to show he's learning this game.
So Oklahoma City going with almost an entire new group here.
If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Barnes.
Don't let him shoot that.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. MP, the pass to Olynyk. The 3 from Barnes. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
MP against Gilgeous-Alexander. Uses the glass on the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game.
Spins. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, in league news, how about your former coach? Coach K taking on an advisory role with the NBA.
Well, B.A., tremendous experience in leadership from that man. 4 decades at the college level, the men's national team. I mean, the league recruiting a blue chipper if there ever was one.
Jang, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Here he goes, and the layup is good off the glass. Just about 3 minutes through the fourth and final quarter here. Brown finds MP. Inside. Wallace pulls it in. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Pass to Jang. Hayward with it. Now guarded by Barrett. Here's Wallace. And he drops it in from the low post.
Like a matador. Ole! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And looking at their record now, tonight's win gives them 45 on the year.
And against a non-conference opponent, you really want to win the first one. They'll go into the next one knowing how to beat this team for sure.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
So impressed with his performance today. He was confident, he was composed, and the defense just didn't know how to adjust.
Wiggins passes to Joe. Three-pointer off the mark. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Barnes with a screen on Wiggins. From deep, MP. Williams grabs the board.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Here's Waters, guarded by Barrett. Wiggins from long range gets the three ball to go.
And they came in here with some attitude, and it brought out their best play.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the Raptors miss again.
Look, I know he wanted to answer with a three of his own, but you gotta play smarter. Play.
And so
Short memory. On to the next one.
Have a great game, boss.
I think he had a
Game one of this great season to come. It's just so great, Clark, to be here with you. How excited are you?
No more off-season talk, guys. I mean, finally, we get to play for real. Some games that count. Let's go. Like me on Christmas morning, I am excited.
Here are the five for the Clippers. George and Leonard are the forwards. Harden out there with Powell. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Edwards, that's good.
You know, confidence feeds on itself, and the more experience Edwards gets, I think the more confidence he'll continue to gain, especially operating in these pick-and-roll sets.
Harden finds Leonard. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one is on Towns.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. He had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And so much of what this team does at both ends centers around Kawhi Leonard. He is the anchor.
Here's Edwards. Powell pulls it in. There's the pass to Zubac. Here's Harden. Makes the most of the high percentage shot.
Harden so good at getting the shot he wants and making tough shots when he has to. Great agility.
And as James Harden has gotten older, Clark, he's made it clear he wants to contend for title.
And that's a typical progression for a player. You can't blame him. I mean, he's done just about everything you can do individually. He's aware of the fact that a championship would add to his career immeasurably. Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
And Towns, the bucket on the assist by MP.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Minnesota's gone 1-2 from long range in the first quarter. Edwards kicks to MP. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
There's that floor awareness on display. MP feeling the overcommitment and then whipping that pass to the open teammate.
Now, here's George. Harden sets the pick for George. Misses the 3.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Gobert with a screen on Powell. And here's MP for 3. buries the long-range jumper. And Greg, what a debut season it's been for MP. He had a great year and was voted second team all-rookie.
And that might be a disappointment for MP, given where he was selected, but that team is no easy feat. He earned it with his great play. Yeah, coach's pet peeve there, no box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now, here's MP. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you guys, a big part of what makes MP special is his incredible work ethic. This little guy's just always in hustle mode every play, trying to do more for his team.
And for MP this offseason, a change of teams on his feet, Greg, switching shoe companies.
And when it came time to sign that new deal, it was Adidas who won out, a global brand for a global player. And boy, is he making moves to that end. And I know MP's been thinking about this matchup for a long time, taking on the defending champ. Gives the team a great idea of how they measure up. To be the best, you've got to beat the best.
That's what this game is all about for MP. Proving to himself and everyone else that they belong in the title conversation. Here's George. After the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Nobody near Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 6 points.
Claude getting rid of it in a hurry. Nice quick release that time.
MP against Harden. Out to Edwards. Stolen by Zubac. And here we go. Fast break. Powell's got it. Misses from short range.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's MP, and the layup's good off the glass. He has 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Gobert, the pass to MP. Doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Harden. Clippers trail by 6. And he converts the layup.
You've come to expect great passing from Harden. He's got a reputation for finding open guys.
Gobert with a screen for MP. A three-pointer off the mark. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. Minnesota on top, up by 4. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. They've got Bones Highland on out there with Montrezl Harrell. Then it's George, and it's Vincent in at the 2. And here's George. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 4-point game. Following this one, they get to host the Warriors. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand. MP passes to Garza. And here's Reed. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. A 3 from MP. Some solid defense from Brown.
Well, I don't think he's performing up to his own expectations, but they still find themselves out in front.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play.
Substitution on the court.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. A shot by Harden, wide open. That's it, coming off an assist from Miller. Harden's got the lead up to 2 now for Los Angeles. Gobert, the screen. The 3 from MP. The Clippers grab the miss. To the paint. Harden gets the bucket. Harden's got 5 points in the quarter.
One of the things Harden is so good at, putting defenders in tough spots.
Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. The 3 from MP. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 4th rebound in this one. Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Timberwolves have gone Twin Towers with Karl-Anthony Towns and Rudy Gobert. Gobert says, I love playing with another dominant big because I've always thought that I could pass. I know that I can make guys around me better. Cat says, we complement each other. He's a generational talent on defense, and I think I'm a generational talent on offense. Kevin, I'm a generational talent on Saturday.
You are indeed, and that's why you are in Springfield. No argument here, David. Thank you. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Catching up on the changes for the Clippers. Leonard, he's checked in for Miller, and it's Powell in for Highland. MP finds Gobert.
Clark, when you think of top rebounders today, Rudy Gobert is a name that comes to mind.
Yeah, he's super long and tall, but that's not just why he's such a dominant rebounder. He's got a real good knack for reading where balls are coming off, and the timing that he has is pretty impeccable, too. And even though he's north of 7 feet tall, he does a good job boxing out as well.
Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Minnesota. MP passes to Towns. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Towns. Harden outside. Zubac with the screen for Powell. Shoots over Towns. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. MP passes to Alexander Walker. Gobert with a screen on Highland. And a wide open look for MP. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Here's Highland. The 9-footer's on the mark. Highland's got his first 2 points.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
MP, no good.
Not a single point in this quarter for him. Obviously, not what they need right now. He's got to score. Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Outside, Towns. Back to MP. Gobert with a screen for MP. Bring it up for MP. A 3.
In terms of scoring, he hadn't done much of it. Just 1 of 7 this quarter.
Outside Leonard. There's 14 seconds left now here in the second. Shot clock at 5. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And so we wrap up the first half. Clippers ahead as they wrap up the second quarter on a 20-7 run. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Thanks for tuning in. With half the game in the books, a bit of ground to make up for the Minnesota.
I haven't really seen the effort from them in terms of rebounding. In fact, at times, they're getting straight bullied.
And that's certainly costing them right now. But effort is something you have control over. And now let's take a... And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. MP really making a difference here.
Well, he was putting on a passing clinic in that first half, set up a lot of their mates.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
The front court is McDaniels and Towns. Edwards is out there with MP. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. And Clark, we see so much more dribble handoff action these days. It's part of almost every offense.
Yeah, you know, it gets a little redundant, but it's effective, Kevin. And you know, the league is a copycat league. If it's working, you continue to do it yourself. Teams realize how useful it can be creating the matchups they want. That's a big driver of it, and players are good at running it. And quite, you know, for fans, it tends to be pretty entertaining because you typically are playing through your best players.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it, gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Towns dishes to MP. Passes it to Edwards. Shoots over Powell. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses. Yeah, but they're 3 of 4 to start the second half.
Timberwolves trail by 17. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. Clever little move that time by MP to get himself to the line. Really good sense of the moment there in drawing that foul. Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
And checking out the numbers for Anthony Edwards. Coming off a terrific season, he was around 28 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And always nice to have a guy like him who can really defend at a high level coming off the bench.
You know, when you can sub in a lockdown defender, that's a major plus.
Inside, Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
MP against Harden. Pass to Leonard. Back to Harden. From outside the arc, buries it from three-point range. Harden's got 12.
Every opportunity he gets, Harden will take that. He's very efficient from range.
MP kicks to Towns. Back to MP. Towns, a screen on Harden. The drive by MP. Harden grabs the miss. Harden's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey there, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard continuing to work his way back to peak form after his ACL tear during the 2021 playoffs. He said, I missed a whole year of basketball. I don't want to take anything for granted. I'm just trying to live in the moment and bring a sense of energy to the team. I'm still young, I'm a lot stronger, and I'm back. So, I'm happy. Kevin?
Yeah, good to see, D.A. Hey, thank you. Minnesota calls timeout. Minnesota making a switch. Fontecchio's checked in. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Island's checked in. MP finds Towns. Back to MP. No good with the triple.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Edwards against Harden. Edwards inside. Kicks it out to MP. Shot clock at 6. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Minnesota. Alexander Walker.